Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 16050 South Short Avenue here in Oregon City. We're located at the front of the home. We're just off to the right of the front doorway. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. Just a second here. We have water running inside. I'm not getting it coming out of the cleanout. Alright, so I just turned I had the kitchen sink running from the very get-go, and I wasn't getting any water running, and that was after minutes of having it going. Anyway, I just turned the bathroom on, and we now have water coming through here. So we may have two separate lines that kind of Y-connect at some point outside the house. Anyway, here we go. I just went through a belly there in the line. We'll take a look at that on the way out. Once the line's all drained, we can have a clear picture of how much water's actually there. I'm not sure if this is going way the heck out all the way to the main street, so I'm going to keep the camera moving quickly. We will reel back slower. Transitions here over to PVC pipe. And here at 77 feet, we have reached the terminus of the line. It doesn't go as far out as I was thinking it would. We're going to let the line drain out here for a few moments before reeling back. I'm going to go locate just to verify the exact location of where the line heads to. Alright, located the camera head successfully, and the line terminates kind of where there's a little dirt parking spot down at the base of the driveway, kind of where the concrete driveway and the dirt parking spot meet, is about where the main lateral is at. And I've turned the bathroom sink off. We still do have the kitchen sink running, kind of on medium volume. But at this point here, we have no water moving through the clean out that we've accessed the line through. So anyway, we're going to try and figure out where that water's going exactly. I didn't see an obvious tie-in on the way out, but we'll keep our eye out for one on the way back in here. Yeah, at this point here, the line is completely drained. We have no more moving water through it. It does appear that kitchen sink is not tied into the sewer line, as best I can tell here. Alrighty, we are at 1 foot 9 inches deep here, right in the front yard, just beyond the porch area. This spot here, though, we've got about 1.5 inches of standing water here. It stretches from about 8 feet to 12 feet, and that's right at my breaking point for bellies. This one's got about 1.5 inches, approaching 2 inches of standing water in here. Once you get around 5 feet of pipe with at least 3/4 to 1 inch, that's where I typically start to see regular old toilet paper build up in here. This is not a 40-foot belly. You can see that it's actually quite clean and clear through here. They become a big issue when you can't control what's going down the line. If you've got kids flushing big wads of toilet paper down the line, putting bacon grease down the sink, stuff like that shouldn't go down the sewer line. Obviously, at this point here, it's staying clean and clear. So if you're just putting folded toilet paper down the toilet and not putting a bunch of grease and stuff down the sink, the line's going to function with very little issue. But I still recommend it be repaired. It's a problem area that generally, when I find a belly like that, they're much dirtier than that one is. So I also don't know how many people are living in the house, which has a lot to do with how those things react. I do recommend that be taken care of. The rest of the line is in good condition, has good flow, and is functioning properly at this time. I'm going to reverse direction here real quick. And I'm getting, again, I had to push back out there to locate the start of the belly. Each end is marked with a white X, and I'm getting it about 1 foot 9 inches deep on either end of the belly. Being routed somewhere to an unknown area. All this pipe here appears to have been updated. What happens a lot on older homes like this, especially if they used to be on a septic system, part of the house gets converted over, the side that has all the bathrooms on it, and then the side that has like the kitchen sink and the laundry machines, because they're much smaller drains that are often buried and they're hard to see. Sometimes they get looked over completely and they're still being routed to the old septic system or something like that. But I can tell you for sure that the kitchen sink is definitely not running through the sewer line here. I would try and get that figured out as to where it's going.